Gaza, and I always say our trip to Gaza was sad and encouraging. It was so sad to witness what was taking place at that time, and this is 16 years ago. The situation was very bad. We visited the Samuni family that was mentioned before. We visited the American school bombed to the ground, and other devastation. It was sad and brought tears to our eyes, and I will never forget what I saw. When I close my eyes, I see Gaza. I see how it looked in 2009. And we can only imagine how it looks now. Nothing better, unfortunately so much worse. Let me tell you, we drove just now from halfway upstate New York. We had a loss of electricity this morning. I was eating breakfast, not in the evening but in the morning. And I had to light some candles on my table to see what's going on. And it came to my mind what's happening in Gaza now. We can't imagine. We have to use our imagination, and we would never be able to imagine how terrible now, how sad, and how catastrophic, how terrible Nakba this is. And we should, as people in the free world, whether we are Palestinian or we are human, especially myself, I'm Jewish, I'm so disturbed when all of this is being done supposedly in my name, and this is being, unfortunately, my religion is being misused to justify all these crimes. We have to overcome this propaganda, this Zionist propaganda that unfortunately reaches so many people around the world. We are here in the West, and if we just blindly read the news, we have everything wrong. I meet many people and I ask them, people come over to me, they know I support Palestine. They know I join Palestinian people out in public. And they come over to me and they ask me, Rabbi Feldman, Jewish people are being killed. And I ask them why? What suddenly happened? And guess what the reply is? As sad as that can be. People truly believe that Palestinians hate the Jews just because we are Jews. And they hated us ever for hundreds of thousands, for hundreds of years. And people truly believe that. So many people are innocent because of this information they receive. It's our duty to speak up and to have people have an alternative to all what they see in the news. That's one of the reasons we stand here on the streets, to speak up, to express our personal experience. And let me tell you this, another nice story from Gaza, and this is the encouraging part. What I said until now is the sad part of my trip, and here is the encouraging part. Before we went, we questioned whether it's going to be safe for a Jewish person, not because we think that Muslims hate us, just because everything that was sadly done supposedly in our name, maybe some people wouldn't understand and realize what's going on, that not all Jews are the same. Finally, we did go. We went, Nancy will remember, for 24 hours only. The Egyptians would allow 24 hours only, and we have to thank them for that. We didn't have one incident that one Gaza person should say a bad word for Jews. Not one incident. And that is encouraging. That shows how close we are to peace. That shows that people, after all that happened to them, still are open to peace. I visited South Africa. I visited South Africa. We met many of the African people. And we wanted to hear how the oppression was and how they managed to overcome it after it stopped. And they said, many of them, I met many of them, they said, all we wanted was the serious and total end of the oppression. We wanted to have all information where our loved ones are buried. We want to know exactly what was going on. Once that took place, we turned the page to a new history, and that's it. This is exactly what is supposed to happen in Palestine. We have to realize, if we truly want to have a long-lasting peace, and we are talking here not to the people here, we're talking here to the United States of America and to the world. If we are truly concerned about the security of human beings, and we want to see in Palestine a long-lasting peace, we have to realize what is the root cause of all what's going on. It's not a difference of religion.
No.
We had a difference of religion way before all of this started. When Jewish people as a small minority lived in Palestine in a beautiful peace. Jewish people and Palestinian Muslims and Christians, the elders will still remember and tell you those stories. How beautifully we lived together, how we used to babysit the children to each other. This is exactly how it's supposed to be. This was a beautiful example of Muslim hospitality, which we as Jewish people truly appreciate.
Yeah.
It is the brutal occupation which destroyed a peace that was existing. We have to end this occupation in its entirety.
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine!